Hey, how's it going? Today, in honor of his dominant, unbelievable start to the NBA season, I have put Victor Wembanyama on all 30 NBA teams. That means, look at Wembanyama. Oh, how did a Tatum sneak in there? I don't know. Wemby. I thought it was going to be 30 Wembys in a row. How did LeBron sneak in there? You get the point. Our league is now dominated by 94 overall Victor Wembanyama. And this setup, this idea, really simple. I mean, I just put Wemby on every single team. I didn't remove any top players from any teams. I put Wemby in, replacing the worst player on each roster. And now he appears on each team. Wow, the Cavs look real good. A healthy Celtics team with Wemby looks, awesome. The Clippers simulate so well. Honestly, I'm really curious how this video plays out. The Atlanta Hawks, a team that always simulates well. Will Wemby on each team actually make a difference? Or will we still see the Dallas Mavericks and the New York Knicks just run through the show? Because it's technically an equal upgrade for every team in the league, right? Luka, LeBron, Wemby. Man, that looks good. What I'm hoping to find out, though, is what team Wemby would fit best on in this hypothetical situation. Like, we know the Mavericks always simulate well regardless, but will we see a team come from out of nowhere like they really needed a center in their lineup? I mean, obviously anybody could use a Wemby. I am definitely rambling at this point, but do you know what I mean? I hope we get a slightly different looking simulation. Also, I didn't think it was fair to not give the Spurs an upgrade, so they have two Wembys, right? Okay, let's just roll with it. Might as well show all the teams. Here's the Suns, the Thunder. Wemby, yeah, that could be great. I'm trying to think of which team will benefit the most. He really rounds out the Portland Trailblazers starting five. They've had a great start to the season. I'm sure he'll play well with Steph Curry. I don't think he's gonna do much for the Washington Wizards, but time will tell. Anyways, look at our league. This is the video of Wemby. Let's see what team he affects the most. Okay, we are through our season sim, and the first question the first thing I was curious about, would Wemby, one of the Wembys, win MVP? He did amazing numbers on OKC. That actually surprises me just because Shea, I'm curious what Shea's numbers did. Kristaps pushed to the bench, win six man. Wemby on the Hornets. Oh, please show me the Hornets playing well. And most improved is Wemby on the Bulls. That's kind of unfair, but we'll take it. Oh my gosh, all NBA first team is all Victor Wembanyama. That's amazing. That's literally amazing. 24-11 on the Nuggets, 25-12 on the Hornets, 27-12 on the Sixers, 27-13 on the Wizards, 32. Why did he eat so well? He was just amazing for the Thunder. All NBA second team is also all Wemby. Oh my gosh, 14 of 15 slots. Only Nikola Jokic, who of course was playing next to Wemby, made all NBA, all defensive. It's all Victor Wembanyama. Honestly, I promise you all, I didn't think that was going to happen, but I'm kind of excited about it. Now let's see the standings, man. If we get, oh, please show me some different standings. Okay. The East, that looks pretty much how the East always looks, with the Knicks and Cavs atop the conference. I think he did give the Cavs a good boost. I feel like I'm usually let down by their simulations. I see Miami, Detroit, Boston, Chicago, Philly, and Toronto, which means the Hornets and okay. Over in the West, I guess I probably shouldn't be shocked by what I'm about to see. The Lakers, even with wow. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. Both Wembys on the Spurs end up a play-in team, and the 1 seed is the Dallas Mavericks. So unfortunately, I know we're like 2 minutes into this video or whatever. A little bit of a letdown from this regard. Houston, Denver, the Clippers. Obviously, anything can happen in the playoffs, but Dallas and Minnesota adding Wemby, yeah, that's kind of okay. I don't know what I expected. I guess I was just hoping we would get more chaos, but it is what it is. D-Book led the NBA in scoring. Wemby on the Thunder was just amazing. That is crazy. The Sixers, Shea was up there. So Shea still got some pretty good numbers, but obviously he usually averages like 35 a game. After that, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 was Wemby. 11, that's so funny. All right, Dallas Wemby probably gonna win finals MVP and all that. 25 and 10 per game. Yeah, what was our worst Wemby? I'm scrolling. Okay, it looks like our worst performing Wemby in terms of individual numbers was Wemby on the Dude, what is wrong with the Bucks? 19 and 9. That is not great. On the Spurs, this was the original version of Wemby on the Spurs, 21 and 9. I guess that makes sense. Dude, both versions of Wemby on the Spurs were not great. On the Raptors, only 21 a game as well. This is so funny. The top 10 in the NBA in rebounding. Sorry, the top 11, 12 of the top 13. You see it. It's all Victor Wembanyama. That's so funny. His numbers look pretty similar across the board for most of these versions of him. The top 15 in blocks. Oh my gosh. The top 25 in blocks. The top 31 in blocks was all Wemby. Bruh. Also, advanced analytics, average game score. OKC Wemby killed it. 76ers Wizards. They were a really bad team. Yeah, okay. I've been complaining about Wemby. I'm not sure how he's only rated 94 on the base roster, but credit to 2K. I mean, he simulates like a beast. We're seeing that right here. It's so crazy to see the teams he didn't work with. Joel only played 25 minutes a night. You know what? Even with injuries off, probably smart by the Sixers. On the Bucks, like, these two were terrible. Wemby, that just does not make sense. I'm not going to scroll through every team here. Yeah, let's get to the playoffs soon. And we might as well start with some play-in games, see if we get some good finishes. Seeing Wemby on the... Wait, the Spurs are a play-in team, right? We got to see we at least have to get a visual of two Wembys on the same court together. Golden State, on the same team, I should say. Golden State beats the Kings. And now we get to the double Wemby squad. They have home court advantage in this play-in game. That's good against the Suns. And it's going to be another blowout, so we'll have to wait to see double Wemby action as the Kings and Spurs are there. Over in the East, Boston and Chicago. All right. I got to be honest, usually Boston's a pretty big disappointment, but they're going to at least make the playoffs. Really, with Tatum and everyone healthy, adding Wemby, it's just like, it's wild to me they're a playing team. But whatever. The 76ers, wow, my camera does not want to focus right now. There we go. The 76ers and Raptors doing battle. Finally, we get kind of a close game, 6 points. As we jump in, yeah, 6-point game. This game is probably over the Sixers, but let's see if the Raptors can get a bucket. We got Wemby versus Wemby on the low block. Raptors, Wemby, a quick little left-handed lay. The 76ers do have Joel and Wemby out there in their closing lineup. That makes sense. Wemby gonna set a screen for Tyrese Maxey. Oh, you know Tyrese is taking that shot. He misses. Raptors, Wemby on the glass. A bucket here, and maybe we will get some chaos down the stretch. Canadian RJ Barrett. Up top, Dick. Up top, Barnes. Up top with the contested jumper. I don't know about that, Scotty. Do the 76ers have a dagger in them? The Raptors are doubling Joel over to Maxey. He's not missing 2 in a row. He's not. The Raptors are cooked. I guess I haven't been looking at box scores. Wemby in a winner takes all game, 30 points for the 76ers. Only 18 and 14 for the Raps. No wonder they lost. Back to the West we go. Kings versus Spurs. Let's hope this is a close game so we can see Wemby on the court to get... I mean, I assume that's what the Spurs will do. One of them playing power forward. No. Okay, I'm jumping in to see, because like I said, we got to get Wemby and Wemby out here together. I think they're going to lose. They're down 9 to the Kings with old man Russ. I guess Wemby was a really good fit for this Kings team. He's out there. DeRozan, Sabonis, DeMar going to work. Backing down Devin Vassell and missing. Good defense, Dev. Back in transition, I see De'Aaron Fox on the wing. I see Vassell running with 2 Wembys. He finds Fox underneath, though. What was that? Defense sack. Back down the other way, the Kings again looking for a dagger. DeMar driving into one version of Wemby. Horrible idea. Now the Spurs back in transition. Stephon Castle find other Wemby. He does find other Wemby, who gets rejected by Kings Wemby. Yeah, this is why I made this video. I feel like anything can happen in these simulations if a team has Victor Wembanyama in the clutch. Stephon Castle, no. 2K generics, no. Stephon Castle. Oh, that was so bad. Now old man DeMar is gonna turn the ball right back over. Devin Vassell, get going. Wemby trying to chase down Wemby. DeMar with the chase down. Fair enough. Now the Spurs back with possession. Original Victor Wembanyama, the player I cloned for all these other squads, hits a big time midi. Are the Kings really choking? They were up by like 11. DeMar trying to drive at Vassell again. Why don't you let Wembanyama get a touch here, Sacramento? DeMar pulls up. That was decent look, but he missed it. Number 15, Wemby back for the Spurs, driving at his cloned self. He's going to go into the paint. He's going to go up and underhand one. Oh my gosh. Are the Kings not watching this? They have a Victor Wembanyama on the court. Can you let him touch the ball? He's doing all the work. The combined Wembys for San Antonio. This is ridiculous. Sacramento, dude, let someone else touch the ball, DeMar. You are insane, DeMar. Yeah, he's cold. We never see people get cold in the 2K sim. That's how bad he's playing. Stephon Castle just dunked on Zach LaVine. Bro, this is madness. I love when I see something new in this game. Unfortunately for Kings fans, seeing a player shoot themselves into a cold state, that never happens. Seeing one player on the other side, Wemby, well, I guess it's not one player, it's 2 players, Wemby. DeMar pass the ball. You've got to be kidding. Wow, I can't believe they let him make that. Erasing a double digits lead is the other thing you never see. I guess, you know what? I guess the gameplay merchants are right. I should be jumping in to watch more action more often. because anything can happen. Wemby backdoor cut. Dude, Stephon Castle is dunking like crazy. The Spurs might have just got the 2-for-1-2 unless DeMar and the Kings go quickly. Bro, it's literally just DeMar DeRozan. He's taking every shot. At least now he's made 2 in a row. Got to give credit where it's due. He is no longer cold, and there goes San Antonio's final timeout. Yeah. Do the Spurs have one more answer in them? They did, like I said, just burn their final timeout, so they really need a bucket here. Imagine if they, I don't know, hit a 3. Oh, they're letting De'Aaron Fox cook inside to Wemby, who misses, grabs his own board, kicks it out. De'Aaron Fox could have shot that. Oh my word, he's driving at Russell Westbrook. De'Aaron Fox gets around him. It's so ugly, but it works. They tie the game. Absolute hardwood classic right here. I can't believe when I jumped into this game, I thought we were going to watch like 2 possessions of Wemby with Wemby. Nah, here we go. DeMar DeRozan, you know he's the one about to take this shot. DeMonis is going to set him a screen. No, we're going OT. DeMar puts, bro. Oh man, I wish we saw a game winner. I mean, crazy the Spurs are even here. Oh my word, Wemby, he just pulled a 3. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. First possession of overtime. Wow. DeMonis sagged off. Okay, Wemby finally getting a touch for the Spurt. No, for the Kings. I mean, no, don't give it to DeMar. Yeah, the possession is ending here. DeMar DeRozan's taking the shot. Dude, the Kings do not deserve to win this game. DeMar, though, is kind of cooking all of a sudden. I guess I'll just watch this entire overtime. No, I can't. That'll take way too long. But we'll see one more possession if Wemby can cook up again for the Spurs. Bro, I can't get that straight. De'Aaron Fox is going to put up some dumb shot. Yeah, okay, I've seen enough. Both teams had a chance to win it in regulation. It's going down to the wire in OT. And it's gonna be double Wemby coming out on top. He was pretty good for the Kings. 7 steals, 33 and 29 for the 2 Wembys. They did it. They pulled off an electric comeback, and now they get to face the Dallas Mavericks, and they get to be swept in round 1. Congratulations, double Wemby team. We'll always have that one play-in game, even though it means absolutely nothing. In the East, this game was close, but a 4th quarter flurry from the Chicago Bulls, and it's no longer close. They eliminate the Bulls as we get 34 and 9 from Bulls version of Wemby. That's a good performance. We jump into the playoffs. Okay, we've got some very interesting storylines. Cleveland, Boston under my face right now. I mean, like I said, it's a lot of familiar teams like we'd usually see, but we'll see if Wembanyama or maybe 2 Wembanyamas can help turn the tide. I mean, you never know. You really never know. New York takes game 1 up there. Game 1, Dallas wins. Oh boy, here we go. Wemby on the mat. Imagine, dude. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Maybe I'll make this video. I'll run a season sim at the end of this video. I'll give Wemby to every team except the Mavericks, and we'll see how they do. I might just have to do that, honestly, because the Mavericks, yeah, you know, they just swept. They just swept our double Wemby team. That's what we wanted to, bro. This game, the Mavericks, they're just the worst. They are the worst. We get a couple quick series finishes here in the East. Atlanta, Cleveland, and Detroit. Detroit would be the upset. Wemby and Hallie didn't quite work. Cade and Wemby. Now that is a dynamic duo I can sink my teeth into. Over in the West, we're on the verge of some really good series. The only team with a sweep is the Dallas Mavericks. The Knicks join in the Eastern Conference. No surprise there. The Clippers upset MVP Wemby and Shea. Wow. I mean, I did say in the intro, the Clippers do simulate very well in this game. I mean, I guess there's just a lot of parity. Like, a lot of these teams are really good. If we're being honest, everybody's fighting for second place anyways behind the Mavs. All right, we got 2 game 7s here. That's what we like to see. Joker and Wemby against the Rockets with Victor Wembanyama. Dude, I haven't done a commentary in a while. I'm fumbling over my words a lot. And we get a bit of a blowout here in game 7 on the road. Joker and Wemby go in, and they beat Kevin Derfraud and Victor Wembanyama. Nope, that didn't really work. Wemby and Jokic, a triple-double for the latter. Pretty good performance together. Do we get a better Game 7 finish? Minnesota, Golden State. I mean, I'm no Steph Curry stan, but I wouldn't mind seeing the old man make a run with Wemby, with Draymond, with Jimmy. It's Wemby and the retirement crew. Wemby at the unction? No, it's not going to work. The Timberwolves, absolute 21 points. They beat the Warriors in the 4th quarter. That was the difference in the game. I mean, it was tied through 3. Adding Wemby next to Ant is just unbelievable. Oh, no. Golden State Wemby kind of choked in the playoffs. He had 11 assists. Wow. Okay. Steph was trying to backpack. And just like that, our second round is set. No really great finishes there in round 1. Oh, Dallas did... man, you know what? I'm not going to complain about Dallas anymore. I gave them Victor Wembanyama. Like, what did I think was going to happen? They do take game 1 of their series. As we get into the second round series, Dallas is up 2-0. Dallas is up 3-0. Are they going to lose a game in this playoff sim? That is the new question. I'm kind of leaning towards no. At least our other 3, nope. 2 of our other series look good. Detroit cleaning up. Okay. Cade and Wemby, they look good. Cade averaging 33, 6, and 8. Wemby averaging 27 and 10 in the playoffs. Will the Pistons play the Knicks in the East Finals, or will Atlanta forces a Game 7? The Clippers, I mean, they upset a team for the second straight round. Wemby on the Clippers, 24, 9, and 5. Kind of modest numbers. By his standards, of course. We do have a Game 7 here. Knicks and the Hawks. Trae Young at MSG. You know he's about to feast. Actually, I don't know. Trae Young this season, we'll find out. But what? With Wemby alongside? Wow. That's a legit upset. That is, and I'm happy. I'm happy. The Knicks, yep. Oh, Wemby only 17 points. Did he? Only 19 points for the Hawks. Trae Young freed up to just be a beast. Our Eastern and Western Conference Finals are set. Let's check the playoff league leaders. Cade, absolutely cooking. Notice how it's not Wemby. I mean, there he is, a bunch of his versions there. But it seems like he's just being a really good teammate. He's allowing his stars to flourish, like Cade Cunningham, like Trae Young, like Anthony Edwards, although he's now been eliminated. In the Eastern Conference, it's the 4 versus 6 seed. I'm always a fan of that kind of unpredictability. It's the Pistons with Cade and Victor against the Hawks with Trae and Victor. So a couple good dynamic duos going at it. Over in the West, it's Wemby and Kawhi and Harden. That's a pretty good big 3 for the Clippers. Yeah, Wemby, AD, and Kyrie. It's just, you can't beat it. You can't beat it for the Mavs. I don't know what to say. I at least need some drama here. We can't have this video be so short. That overtime game with the Spurs, though, that helped. Ooh, the Clippers do win Game 1. Oh, if they would have taken Game 2, I actually would have begun to believe they are up 2-1 in this series. Jimbo Harden leading the team. Okay, I don't want to jinx it. I may already have. The Hawks are up 2-1 in their series. By the way, it's 2-2 in both series. Please, Clippers, come on. Come on, Kawhi, Jim Harden, Victor Wembanyama, you can do it. Why? There's just no killing this Mavs team. Insane. Wemby 21 and 8. He's not even putting up good numbers. Neither is A. Disney. Oh my gosh, Jim Harden turned back into a pumpkin. You knew that would happen. The man does not... The playoffs, it's his kryptonite. All right, here we go. We might have the Hawks in the NBA Finals. That's crazy. I thought this Cade Wemby duo with Detroit would be the one to beat. In the East, the Hawks go up big, trying to close this out on the road. Okay, just like we did with the Spurs earlier, I'm jumping in, even though I think this game is probably done. An 11-point lead for the Hawks, but you never know. That is the lesson I am learning. We'll see if Cade and Wemby can pull something off. It's got to start with a stop right here. Resashay up top to Trae Young. He's going to do that Trae Young Wemby pick and roll. I get it. I get the vision. Trae, a bit of a contested 3, misses. Victor on the glass. Back in transition with the Pistons into the corner. Cade. Oh, swing it, Cade. Wemby's wide open. Oh, that's huge to cut the lead. Never mind. I don't even have to do the math because he missed it. And with that miss, it's probably game over here. Even if the Hawks don't get a bucket here, the clock is obviously the biggest enemy for Detroit. Wemby setting a back screen for Trae. Now he's cutting to the ball. Gonna set one for Zach Resashay. The sophomore is gonna kick it back to Wemby for the dagger. And bro, both Wembys are selling the bread right now. I'm trying to have a good moment with one of them hitting a big 3, neither making it happen. Cade, a kick, another look for Wemby. He does indeed miss 2 in a row. All right, then. This feels a bit like the great battle of mid between Atlanta and Detroit. But shout out to the Hawks. They are off to the NBA Finals. Wemby on the Pistons, his magic finally ran out. I mean, those numbers in the playoffs look fantastic, but Trae and Wemby on the Hawks, absolutely cooking. And ultimately, what more could you ask for? Not the Knicks making it out of the East. That is a W. Now, can the Clippers please do something for me? At least force the Game 7. Give me a shred of hope. Not Dallas. Dude, you had them. You were up 2-1 in the... No, it's over. It is over. I'm not even jumping in. The Hawks, I mean the Mavericks. I don't even care what team. I mean, they do it. They do it. Gosh darn it. Bradley Beal. I knew it. Jim Harden. I knew I shouldn't trust him. Wemby's numbers were really mid for the Clippers, to be fair, and he finally came through with the Mavs, his best game of the series, 28 points. Bro, they do keep getting away with it. They do. I'm sorry, Jesse Pinkman. Wemby for the Mavs wins Finals MVP. Trae Young for the... I mean, can the Hawks do something for us here? I'm completely discounting the Hawks' ability to beat Dallas. Dude, being objective on paper... Man, are they a better team? I don't know. I think this year on 2K more than other years, balance is like the name of the game. Like, look at the Hawks. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players rated 80 or better. Unfortunately, their roster does drop off a bit after that, but I think that's really key, especially because why did the Mavericks simulate well all the time? Well, look at this. They've got a full page. That's 10 plus 78 overall players. I really do think it's that floor. And then you add the ceiling of AD, Kyrie, and now Wemby. Yeah. Yep, it's a recipe for... dog. It's a recipe for disaster for anyone who's not a Mavericks fan, even Mavericks fans. I mean, you've got to admit, it's a bit annoying, right? Like they ruin every single video. It's a sweep. It is a sweep. I put Wemby on all 30 NBA teams, and look who comes out on top. At least the Clippers beat Dallas twice in the playoffs, but it was basically a perfect run, which just, come on, man. That's so disappointing. A sweep in the finals. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say, but here's what I'm going to do, because especially because this was a bit of a shorter video, we're running it back. We're running back with another sim. Wemby, though, on the Mavs, not only is he getting eliminated, he's being replaced by a 40 overall. Yeah, a 40 overall bald man. Okay, so it's basically the base Dallas Mavericks with, I don't know who was originally here in the roster, but he's gone. Now let's simulate it again. Surely giving a 94 overall to every team in the league except one should affect that one team negatively. But just hold that thought, because I feel like I'm not going to know. Okay, let's go. We ran it back. Wemby wins MVP for the Thunder again. His number's a bit more modest for what that's worth. I think the same Wemby's winning the same awards, and he goes 15 for 15 on all NBA this time. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I just saw something that made me very happy. In the East, the Cavs, the Knicks, it looks about the same. Fair enough. Hey, look, the Hornets won 19 games. The Mavericks, okay. Is this fair? Is this fair that I did this? No, it's not fair. But I have done things like this before, tested out video ideas, not including the Mavericks, and sometimes they still win like 60 games, so that is okay. Obviously, this is not the official results of this video, but it is nice to know, the Mavericks still make the playoffs. It is nice to know that if I don't give them a 94 overall, oh my gosh, they won round one. You've got to be kidding me. The Dallas Mavericks finally lose. We get Clippers, Kings, New York, Indiana. So a completely different conference final setup. And into the finals, we get the Clippers and the Pacers. Okay. I feel like I would have liked this result a bit better. Again, it's not the official result of this video, and it's another sweep in the finals, which is very anticlimactic. But at least it wasn't the Mavericks, the only team without Wemby. I just had to see it. If I would have seen them go crazy again without Wemby in this same setup, I would have been done, bro. I would have been done. Wemby and the Clippers win our second simulation ring. This video was a bit all over the map, but it was kind of fun. Would you like to see me do this with other? What if I put like prime Steph Curry on all 30 teams? Is that something you might like to see? I'm brainstorming on the fly.